yeah, so I was driving home from my parents. Sorry, there's a funny noise coming from the scooter there. So I was driving home from my parents and it started to rain, and this was like the rain that was bouncing off the road, and I was like, oh shit, so I better go a bit slower. And it came up to a painted sign on the ground, which I might be able to show you up here because there's a school coming up here. Fuck you, rain. And I'll show you what I'm talking about with the sign, if they have one. But anyway, there was this big triangle painted along the road, and you can't avoid it. You know, there was cars coming the other direction, I couldn't avoid it. So all I did was just drive straight over it, you know, 30 miles per hour, and my front end just went whack. Down on the ground I went. And the scooter front end kind of dipped, and so did I, but it flung me off, and I kind of hit my shoulder and hit my arm, and I had this massive carpet burn along my right arm, and it scraped the whole side of my helmet. So if I wasn't wearing a full face helmet, I would have been fucked. Absolutely wrecked. And I must have went skidding about 10 feet along the road. Fortunately I wasn't going that fast, but I had a massive bruise on the side of my arm, and this, like, I've now got like a scar there because of like the Chinese burn from my jacket caused by it. And so yeah, so that was quite interesting. And I've got a scar on my ankle as well from where my ankle went grinding along the floor. Now I wear boots most of the time while driving. So with that, yes, not very nice. And yeah, I still got up, and I was like, fuck, I looked behind me and there was a car coming, and I was like, shit, I better get off the road. So I turned around and I ran off of this road, feeling that my arm was like in agony. I was like, holy shit, what the hell is going on here? And I ran off with my scooter still in the middle of the road with the engine still on. And I thought, oh damn it. And the car behind me stopped, obviously, and the car kind of coming the other direction stopped. So thankfully it didn't throw me off far enough that I would be like flung off and, you know, in the other side of the road. So yeah, not very good. And I got up and I was like, ah, shit. And I was just like standing at the side of the road, and I went over and turned off my ignition after the cars had stopped. And this guy was like, you need a hand with your bike, Classy? And I was like, yes, please. And he's like, oh, you alright? And I was like, yeah, I'm okay. And he goes, it's just your pride that's hurt. And I was like, yeah, just a little bit. This guy was fucking huge. It was like Arnold Schwarzenegger just got out the car in front. I was like, holy damn. And he just picked up my scooter as if it was not there. And I was like, what? I was like, can I have your number? No, I'm joking. And so pretty much he had actually, this is the sign that I was talking about. This is what I was trying to find. Is one of these motherfuckers. See it? Right there? That. And so that's the sign I hit. Not that exact one, it was way back. And it was a bit more up, shall we say. So yeah, so I hit that. The guy picked up my bike, and the lady in the car behind got out and was like, oh my god, are you okay? Are you okay? Do you need an ambulance? Are you alright? And I was like, yeah, I'm okay. It's just my arm really sore at the moment. And yeah, so she was like full panic mode and like, oh my god, are you okay? And I was like, no. And she goes, do you need me to call anyone? And I was like, no, I'm fine, honestly. Because I knew I was meeting my parents for a dog walk. I was actually going to this post office to pick up some stuff, and I was meeting my parents for a dog walk. So the guy got up and I was like, right, fuck. The guy got my scooter and I was like, okay, so I'm going to get back on it and just drive. I had to turn my mirror back round, which I'll show you the damage afterwards. So I turned my mirror back round and sat on it, and it started first time, so I was like, fuck yes. And I was checked that there's no oil leaks or anything like that. And my scooter was pretty much fine, to my relief. Apart from the nice like 700 odd pounds worth of damage done to the right hand side. If you don't know, most scooters are like plastic at the side, so pretty much it like scraped all the plastic down that side. And yeah, if I was to replace those parts, it would cost about 700 quid, which is absolutely fucking ridiculous. Back then this was quite, you know, not too old a scooter. And I was like, oh bollocks. And I still went for this dog walk, even though I was in like absolute like agony on my arm. But I think my adrenaline just kicked in to say, nah, you're fine, let's go. It's all good. And so yeah, and here I am. So I was very fortunate that one, it didn't fling me in the other side of the road, and two, that I kind of didn't get splattered by the car behind me. And ever since then, it's kind of made me a bit more wary about going over like street signs and on the ground and things like that. And yeah, one of those things. But I'm still here to tell the tale for now. For now. I still drive a scooter. That's what I'm saying for now. Because they're not the most safest things, and the biggest worry for me is not myself and not my driving, it's actually other people's driving. And I know that may cause a bit of a stare, like, oh, women drivers are shit. Excuse me? My driving ain't shit. Well, at least I hope not. But anyway, so thank you very much for watching this little video, guys. I'm going to say peace out and love yous and leave yous, and thank you very much for watching again. Like and subscribe if you're new here. Peace out.